You're listening to BBC Radio YouTube, and we interrupt this broadcast to bring you the sad news that Genk has died today at the age of 48. The exact circumstances of the broadcaster's death are not yet known, but already tributes are pouring in from millennials all over the world. The Young Turks press office earlier today released the following statement. Mr. Uga was an inspiration to all of us involved in social justice. Wherever a white policeman was oppressing an innocent black armed gang member, Genk would be on hand to pass comment and judgment. His passing marks an enormous and inimitable loss to the twin worlds of journalism and race baiting. Brown Fabio has so far been unavailable for comment, although Genk's partner and co-idiot Anna Kasparian said simply, "What's genocide?" Normal YouTube programming will resume shortly. Tonight's main news again, Genk has died.
Okay, so you just saw an intro. Let me be the first to tell you, Genk is not dead. Okay, it was a joke. A fan of mine who does professional voiceover work sent that to me out of nowhere. He sent me an audio of him saying that. I added visuals. Another tip-off that this was a joke was that we refer to him as Genk. The dude's name is Genk, and it's spelled Sank. Genk just sounds more caveman-like and suits his fat, bloated, brown face better. So I wake up a day after that came out, and look at the stupid shit I have to deal with. I get a trademark complaint from the YouTube legal support team. I'm in a lawsuit with the BBC. And it's all official, and here's what their problem is. They say, this video features prominent use of the BBC logo, which is registered in jurisdictions throughout the world, including the UK and the US. We consider that such use creates a likelihood of confusion and therefore constitutes trademark infringement. The unauthorized use of the BBC trademark gives the false and misleading impression that the video is officially created by or endorsed by the BBC. The BBC is a respected news organization, so this video is extremely damaging to the BBC's brand. Oh, they officially have no fucking point in their lives. And so I wrote back to that, and I said, hey, it's Devin, the man behind the video you filed a complaint about. I am stunned and shocked that the BBC would care about this in any way. This is an obvious joke and parody, and not a single person in the world thinks this is the BBC. This complaint is akin to trying to legally stop a joke. I find it to be ridiculous and would fight it on principle alone and win. I would then make multiple new videos on my other channel with 101,000 subscribers, highlighting and mocking the BBC for their stance on this parody and thereby bringing bad PR to the BBC brand. I would have no choice. It's a petty and ridiculous thing to try to legally complain about this video because it used the BBC brand in it. It's a minor aspect to the video. It's not about the BBC. It's about joking about a hacky wannabe news channel in America. I have no issues with the BBC, and I sincerely hope you guys don't choose this route. Please reconsider. That's a little inside baseball as to what goes on behind the scenes. If you are in need of a voice talent, the British man who did the voice for that, his name is Rob. He's very professional. I've worked with him a couple times, and you can hire him. You can use his talents for whatever project you need. His email address is in the description. He's a joy to work with. Now, moving on. This video was an attempt at a short video. I have my doubts, but it has to be a short video because all I'm doing, the whole point of this video, is to talk about one tweet from Genk. And it's as much for me as it is for anyone else because I am literally stunned that these people never receive the repeated and overwhelming criticism that they get daily. They don't absorb it and they double down on their shitty behavior. So here's a tweet from a guy. He was mocking Anna. This came out in the aftermath of the Gillette ad, and Anna was in it, and so all the Young Turks were white knighting Anna. And this guy goes, "We can never be as good as Anna. She's fucking better than us. No point in trying." And Genk decided to weigh in on that. It's a lot of weight. He says, "You guys know the preface to that statement was, if you're racist, then yes, I'm better than you. So do you think that applies to you guys? Is that why you're all so triggered by that years later? Maybe we can get you alpha males a comfy little safe space to hide from Anna in." Okay, I'm going to try to explain this to you, Genk, one last time, you dumb shit. First of all, the way you characterize that is a lie. Anna was lying when she did a follow-up video trying to do damage control upon the fact that this meme exists about her. She tried to say, oh, I was just saying I'm better than this racist who compared Michelle Obama to an ape. Turns out, nope, that was not in the original video. She added that because she had to come up with a reason why she was proclaiming to the world that she's better than just the viewer out there. She locked eyes with the camera, broke the fourth wall, and in a completely childish temper tantrum of ego, declared her superiority to everyone out there. And the reason it stuck and the reason it's funny is because it's so unbelievably and wildly true and defines her and is her daily motivation. Her career is one of self-glorification. That's it. And that's what all of you partake in. You're no better, Genk.
Look, I've come to the realization that the people who get that rise out of, attacking others, putting other people down, those are miserable people, right? They're not happy people. And so this is how they get joy in their life. And I feel like if you see memes like that, or if you see people getting attacked, or if you will sit back and have no emotion when you see unarmed individuals getting shot and killed, well then, look, you're a sociopath, right? And so I feel bad for you more than anything, right? And so if you want to attack me for being overly emotional or for passionately, defending those who are defenseless, then go ahead, you can attack me all you want. But am I saying that I'm better than you? I guess I'm going a little further than you are. Yeah, I'm fucking better than you, okay? Much better than you. You are garbage, okay? If you get a rise out of attacking the powerless, you're garbage. And you can call me a social justice warrior. You can call me whatever the fuck you want. At this point, I don't give a shit, okay? That's it. That's who I am. And it is what it is.
There is zero excuse, even if you're a fake news outlet. Just a bunch of people who read CNN articles and then comment on them. Why is it, someone please tell me, why is it that every time you comment on a news event, it ends up with you declaring your own personal virtue and superiority to whoever is in the article? That is preposterous. A, it's not true. You're better than nobody. Fuck you. But B, imagine anchors of yesteryear. Tom Brokaw, in the middle of a story, talking about a murder that happened, and he goes, side note, looks dead at camera B, and goes, I, Tom Brokaw, have never murdered anyone. I find it to be egregious. I'm better than the dude we're talking about in this story. Once again, to review, Tom Brokaw, me, is better than the murderer. Got it? Do you not recognize Genk? May he rest in peace. That, what I've just described, is what you motherfucking clowns do every video. I'm just saying, from the outside looking in to your demented bubble, it is a colossal fucking joke that you play this game ad nauseum and think that no one's noticing that you're playing that game. You don't do the news, you're not better than anyone, and even if you were to unearth some dipshit that you are better than, the fact that you need to tell us that is an abortion. Get fucking counseling. Okay, so let's move on to the second part where he goes, if you have a problem with Anna, if you think Anna is better than you, if you're making fun of her, if you're teasing her for her insane vanity, she's like Vanity Smurf, only straight and smaller and with a hook nose. I mean, Vanity Smurf was a person of color, but the color was blue, but still probably the victim of racism.
You're the receptionist, right, Elena? Your skin is blue. Weird blue alien skin. I know, it's fucked up. Almost sort of racist.
He says, so, do you think that applies to you guys? Oh, do you think Anna was talking to us? Is she better than us? Were we siding with the racists? Do we think Michelle Obama is a monkey? This is how simple their minds, it's like us versus them. We better than them. Right, bad. Left, good. Far left, better. Is that why you're all so triggered by that? Years later. No, clearly she's triggered by it. You're triggered by it because it's so unbelievably and obviously true. that this is an exhibition of the weakness within her character. Her need for validation, her need to declare herself to be superior to others is the issue here. If you want to go deeper and actually discover the fact that she's not better than anyone, she's supremely average, that's fun to delve into as well. We're simply talking about her need to beat her chest and why she thinks that's appropriate or rational or sane or mature in any way. Be professional, you dumb cunt, and keep yourself out of your fucking stories. So Genk cannot resist the urge to make a blanket accusation to anyone. If you're offended by Anna declaring her superiority to random, anonymous, abstract human beings in the outer world, then you might be a racist, just like the people she's better than. So in other words, Anna's better than racists. Oh, and so is Genk. And if you disagree, then you're the problem, you're triggered, you need a safe space, and you're probably racist. That's the paradigm that we're looking at here. And also the projection is pretty precious as well. Genk talking about alpha males, putting it in quotes, as if Genk, yeah, how about your performance with Alex Jones? Was that alpha behavior?
We talk about Saudi Arabia all the time.
Getting up in his face, ripping the t-shirt away, always yelling, always screaming. Genk is a fucking fat wannabe alpha guy with a Napoleon complex. He's got a Napoleon complex and he's obese. He's talking about a safe space. Oh, fucking please. When was the last time you had a dissenting voice on the Young Turks? When? Why don't you bring on anybody? They'll all kick your ass. That's why. Remember when he had that argument with Sam Harris? 3 hours? A 3-hour tour? Yeah, that didn't go well for Genk. He read through those comments and he was like, okay, I'm done with that. Let's just make this, let's seal the outer perimeter. No more outside opinions who disagree with us. Why? Why bother? We know we're right. We know we're better than everyone. We have a market, we have a demographic. They're young millennial douchebags. Let's just continue to milk them for cash. And hold on tight for that 2020 election, because then the numbers will ramp up. Oh yeah, the primaries, all that, we'll LARP out with all of our favorite socialists. Yeah, and then maybe when our numbers are peaking, maybe we'll cross 5 million subs, and then we'll try to finagle a new deal from a new angel investor, and continue to play our games for years to come. That's what's happening here. It's a fucking disgrace. Anyway, I have created an outro for you. It is musical in nature. I did it just because. I did it because I love you. I also love Reese's peanut butter cups, so keep that in mind and just understand that the word love doesn't mean a lot in my world. Genk and Anna, you're better than nobody, and good luck to you today as you suck your own clits again. Bye.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. assumption. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the 4-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.